This video is everything you need to know about the Kreo Hive RGB Gaming Keyboard before you go ahead and buy it. I'll be talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly about this keyboard, summarized in the shortest amount of time possible. And we are starting right now. So coming in at a price of around 3000 Indian rupees, the Hive is Kreo's very first hot swappable gaming mechanical keyboard. The price of the keyboard is dependent upon the colorway and the type of switches that you've selected during your purchase. And personally, I've gone with the stealthy all-black version of this keyboard because I'm not a big fan of the other colorways. Now you get 3 switch options to select from. These are outemu reds, browns, and the blues. The unit that was sent out to me came with outemu blue switches. Not recommended at all, and you should always go with either reds or the browns. Alright, first up, let's talk about the things that I liked about this keyboard. Number 1 is definitely the form factor. The 75% layout is my personal favorite, as it is a perfect blend of both compactness and functionality. In fact, my daily driver keyboard also has the 75% form factor. Number 2, that knob. I don't think you'll find a second keyboard with a metal volume knob at this price point. So thank you Kreo for providing such a good quality knob with the Hive. Number 3 has got to be the RGB goodness. North-facing RGB LEDs have been provided to you with the Hive that come with very bright and vibrant lighting and can be controlled from either the keyboard or with the software. In fact, there's a lot more to say right here regarding the software. So number 4, let's talk about that software. It's a very easy to use application and everything is well put together with functionalities that can be customized as per your own taste. Per key RGB is also present here along with customizable macros, so definitely no complaints right here. And finally at number 5 is the user-friendliness of this keyboard. The Kreo Hive is a pretty lightweight gaming keyboard coming in at just under 650 grams. It's a good travel-friendly keyboard with an all-plastic build, and yet there's not a single sharp edge or corner to be found anywhere in this keyboard. Also, the detachable Type-C cable is definitely another plus point with this keyboard. So with all the good stuff out of the way, now let's talk about a couple of things that I personally didn't quite like about the Kreo Hive. First of all, I have to say that this keyboard is definitely not a good sounding mechanical keyboard. The Kreo Hive feels pretty hollow. It has zero cushioning inside for sound absorption, and the switches and stabilizers do not come with any kind of lubrication. And we all know that leads to a pretty bad sounding keyboard. Hear it for yourselves. The solution to this problem could have been to watch my video about modding a keyboard at no extra cost, but there's a big reason why we can't do that so easily with the Hive. Which brings us to number 2, very poor moddability. The Hive is advertised on their website as being quote-unquote moddable, but that's not quite the case right here. You literally have to take out the keycaps along with each and every switch in order to open up this keyboard. That is definitely not a mod-friendly experience, I'd say. Also, these outemu switches are downright notorious for their cheap build quality, and combining this with the fact that the sockets are pretty tight to begin with, yeah, good luck trying to pull these out without destroying them. And finally, let's talk about those keycaps. Now these are built out of ABS plastic. They don't feel quite as premium or smooth as PBT keycaps, but still, considering the price point, I don't have too much to say right here. But I will say that the legends are not that good. I found the printing to be uneven in some of the keycaps, and that leads to a very jagged lighting with the RGB. And for a keyboard that sometimes costs over 3000 Indian rupees, these should have been better in my opinion. So in my opinion, the target audience of the Kreo Hive should be more towards people who want to get this as their very first mechanical keyboard. Seasoned users who love to mod their keyboards, the Hive is definitely not for you. I'd recommend picking up something else from probably Red Dragon or Royal Clutch. And Kreo, if you're watching this video, we all know the hype was pretty real with this keyboard, but it didn't quite meet up all the expectations. So I definitely want to see a version 2 of this keyboard addressing some of the concerns that I just mentioned, because we all know that will be a major game changer. Alright, so that is pretty much it for this video, and I genuinely hope you guys got some value out of it. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more such videos like this, and I'll see you guys in my next one.